In case you guys have been sleeping under a rock for the last year or so, the world of RC planes is getting light years better and surprisingly more and more affordable. You just have to look in the right place. These guys have existed for a really long time. They are the quote-unquote Eachine P51 warbirds. There's now a lineup of like 30 to 40 of these, and from some different companies doing amazing things like the Miss America P51 paint scheme. In today's video though, we're going to take a look at this larger, more powerful, brushless version of these small, ready-to-fly warbirds. This is the Eachine CORSAIR, and I'm expecting very, very high performance out of this and very beginner-friendly flight characteristics too. We'll talk about all that in today's video. The thing that I like most about this is that it comes out of the box completely assembled and ready to be flown. Also, check out the scale details of this airplane. It is absolutely beautiful, even down to the pilot in the cockpit. They did a fantastic job on this. The reason I'm holding the P51 is because oftentimes I tell you guys these are larger than the smaller brushed versions and more powerful because they're not flying on a 1S battery, they're flying on a 2S battery, and like I said, it has brushless power. So we should expect higher performance, a little bit faster speeds, more ability to fight wind, and longer performance out of that motor versus a brushed geared motor. So there's a lot to love about this other than the fact that it's just a little bit bigger. I want to fly this thing for you today, do a maiden flight, and talk about the goodness of the RC hobby and where we're at. So let's fly.
Launch with confidence. Launchfidence. Let's go.
What a beautiful, beautiful CORSAIR. Oh, you know, for years and years and years, this was my second favorite airplane. Only second to the king of the skies, the P51. And here we have one from Eachine, which is absolutely fantastic. Ready to fly out of the box. No assembly at all unless you want to put on the included optional landing gear. So if you're flying in a place, maybe you're a beginner pilot, you don't want to try that hand launch, you can put those landing gear on and take off from the ground and try some ground landings.
So
too.
Hold on, is this still your second favorite?
You know, now I live in this world of 3D planes, helicopters.
No, warbird.
Warbird, I don't know, there's some jets that I like the F-15 Eagle. That might be my second favorite.
That's a jet.
Well, sure. Let's just say yes. Let's just say yes to make things simple.
I
think I have
trying to sit here and figure out what could it be.
I think I have a lot of second favorites is what I'm saying.
I didn't think, I mean, a Trojan's a really good flyer, but some people argue with us that it's not a warbird because it was a trainer.
No, it's not one of my favorites, no.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No, it's good. You know, I like the Spitfire too, but yeah, of course it's just amazing. There's a lot of good airplanes. Notice how quiet this one is when I fly by, okay? I want you guys to really listen. I will stop talking. The little rock scratching under my shoe was louder than the plane flying by. Let's try one more time. I can hear the servos twitching over the motor, and that's because it's a brushless, directly driven motor, okay? It doesn't have gears and it's not brushed like the others, and I'm not trying to talk bad about those. The price point on those justifies having a brushed motor and gears. This one costs more, so it should have a higher performance, and it does. And the world needs to know about these airplanes, these Eachine warbirds. Now, bigger, stronger, better, more powerful.
One was a Volantex.
This one's Eachine.
Oh, okay.
The Miss America P51 that I showed at the beginning of the video, that was Volantex.
Okay,
yeah. But yeah, they're very identical companies. They both put out 90% to 95%.
Didn't you say the transmitter was the same?
It is. It is, yeah, same transmitter. So, you know, they're probably coming out of the same factory. But again, I said it in the P51 video, I'll say it in this one. It does come down to how the company handles their quality control. And here we have this Eachine brushless 2-cell ready to fly with the transmitter, battery, and charger. Really crazy. We're fighting the wind really well. The scale looks at this bird is amazing, but it's time to wake it up. We're going to fly a little higher and try an auto stunt button roll. Yes, that is true. It has auto stunt button built in, so let's press it, hold it, and there we go. Look at that beautiful roll. That was amazing. Let's go for a left roll. So you press that button and hold it and then pick a direction on your transmitter. We just rolled right, rolled left, lost no altitude. So I'm dropping it down here. All of the stuff that you're seeing me do in this video is in the beginner flight mode, stabilization mode on. So we're gonna go about half throttle, press and hold the button, pick a direction, and look at that beautiful roll. Full throttle, press and hold, and we lose no altitude. So if we're cooking that throttle, we're not gonna lose any altitude. Really nice. Let's see if it can do a loop. Then we're gonna take it out of stabilized mode and see if this thing stands a chance at flying to advance someone, not just a beginner pilot. So here we go. We're gonna crank the throttle, pull back. Yeah, so press the stunt button. And I'm just curious, just out of curiosity's sake, I'm gonna push the nose down. Okay, there's no stunt for that.
No inside loop.
I just, you want there to be one. All right, what a pretty plane, Abby. Oh, it's just amazing. They've knocked this out of the park. It couldn't get much better. Okay, here we go. So now we're in full advanced flight mode, no stabilization. I have total control over the plane, and there's a very nice roll. Actually, this is flying pretty stinking good. Please don't judge me too hard because it is windy, but I feel like I have better control over this than a lot of the older warbirds. Let's go for a loop right here. Oh yeah, that was ugly, so very sorry. The loops aren't so good. It has a bit of a torque roll to it when I try to loop it, but that's okay. The rolls are nice. And yeah,
wow,
that's why we have our stabilization flight mode. I think I'd have crashed.
You were in the nick of time with that little switch. Oh my god.
Sitting on it.
Did your heart go in your throat? Does that ever happen for you? Cause
it does, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It happens for me every time you fly.
I'm trying to kind of kite it here.
I stress for you.
Yeah. I think our viewers do too sometimes. They spilled their coffee today.
Oh, sorry guys.
Listen, I mean, it's not perfect. Nothing in life I've learned is. But this is as close to perfection as it gets. If you want a higher quality experience than those little brushed motor ready to fly warbirds, this would be the next step up before you jump in deeper to like a universal transmitter with bigger, more hobby grade airplanes. But the cost of that is 10 times this when you really get into it. So if you're looking to upgrade your game, they have a P-51, now the CORSAIR, and I love that they didn't just do the P-51. If they just did the P-51, that might tell you it's a one and done. They're not going to do any more of these bigger brushless versions of planes, but because we see the CORSAIR, it gives me hope that the next one will be the Spitfire. And maybe we'll see even more like German birds and some other American warbirds too, in this size and price point, and I love it. And I'm so glad that this exists. Very cool. Okay, let's see. Should I try to catch this one, Abby?
Of course.
Okay, let's bring it
Don't
around.
try this at home. I feel like I have to say that because people would try to catch it with full throttle on, and I don't think you could really get hurt, but people never cease to amaze me, so. Let's see it. You're not that tall. Oh, what a drop. A catch, but the drop of the plane to catch it, that was impressive.
I'm impressed. Zero throttle.
It just fell down. Yeah. Stall tendencies, right? I don't know what I'm talking about, so I had to say right. Nate is vertically inclined, if you didn't know.
I don't even know what that means.
Vertically inclined?
I'm tall.
Vertically blessed?
There. Sure.
Like, this is where everybody is on Nate, just so you know. And Nate's up there.
That's why I fly RC planes so good. I can see him better up here.
That's why I can only hold the camera for so long, because I have to hold it high.
It comes with the battery, the charger, actually 2 batteries, insane, and this very nice transmitter that absolutely gets the job done with your flight mode switch up here and your stunt button over there. It's all there. It's all there for this airplane as a ready to fly setup. And just remember, stick position up towards you, facing you to be in beginner flight mode. If you give a little throttle bump safely, your plane, when you move it, will come to life. It's talking back, it's chirping at you. Those are the little servos trying to level it out. If you're not in that flight mode and you move the plane, no noise. That means no fly for the beginner. Yes noise, yes fly, okay? So I want you guys to have a successful flight, and you will. This is a great airplane. And if also, this has the removable prop. It'll just pop off and pop back on. In fact, when you get the airplane, the only thing you have to assemble is the propeller. It just clicks into place. And it does come with a spare prop, so very nice. They have a home run on their hands. Really good airplane. Very impressed, very blown away by their ability to bring something at the price point that this is at, and it'll be linked in our description box below if you want to help our channel and our family. No extra cost to you. It's just, hey, you watched our video, you got some enjoyment out of it, you learned a thing or two, you click the link. It's a great way to say thanks when you're going to buy the thing anyway. What a great day to get out and fly a couple mini warbirds, and this one is no exception to being on the top of your list. It belongs there. It deserves to be there. And I want to say a massive thanks to God for blessing us with this beautiful morning to get out and fly and hang out with you guys, and just for life in general and all of his blessings. I'm so thankful and grateful to him. On the subject of gratitude, I want to say a massive thanks to our Patreon supporters, because we couldn't do what we do as often as we do without your insanely awesome support. If you want to see more mini ready to fly warbirds, we'll have a hand-picked video popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.